are we talking about?
Chat and shit. Chat and breeze. Hooray. So I'm actually so annoyed that I didn't fix this TV thing yet the other day, because it's literally like I could have saved myself all that embarrassment.
It made for some very funny content.
Here comes the content. Hey.
Are you ready for the next one?
Yep. The
thought of like dry belly sliding over sand makes me feel a bit sick.
Would it get in your like belly button? I said that in like a weirdly expensive way. Would that
get in your belly
would
button?
that get in your belly button?
This is a wonderful introduction. Hello,
Hello.
everyone. Welcome back to Mario Sunshine.
Welcome to Regemerate. It's Sunshine Week.
It's Sunshine
Day 2.
Week. Day 2, baby. Gelato Beach.
Sandbird is born.
What's your favourite ice cream flavour, Reece?
Me?
Yeah, because we're in gelato. I know gelato's not ice cream, but like whatever. What's your favourite ice cream flavour?
I quite like mint ice cream. If I was to go an actual favourite like kind of ice cream, that one that your parents always used to get from Waitrose, the one with the
the middle class is coming out 30 seconds into the episode.
The blackcurrant and licorice one.
Ugh. Oh, the mask. The
mask. You know, you like that one.
No, I don't, because it's got licorice in it.
No, but you can't taste the licorice. That's the whole thing. It's just like an additive. You've had that before because you like the ice cream. I sound like a parent going like, you know, you like that, don't you?
You like that one.
You can.
You can. Is that your final choice then?
Yes. Or I just generally I like more like fruit flavors with ice cream. That's why I wish like Ben and Jerry's did more like fruity flavors than they do.
Do you know what I haven't had for years? Is a good raspberry ripple.
Oh yeah, that was on the tip of my tongue.
Oof.
It
was on the tip of my tongue.
I wish it was.
Raspberry ripple. I like, my favourite is Rossi's Lemon Ice, and Rossi's is a Essex exclusive brand from Southend, and it's like halfway between an ice cream and a sorbet, and it is neon yellow.
Very refreshing.
Very refreshing. Really like, kind of like, makes the side of your mouth feel weird, but in the best possible way.
Right, so...
I didn't realise this was so early on in the game. I thought it was way later.
We brought this up the other day, right? This is a level that a lot of people struggle with. And I, for one, now, I mean, watch me fuck it up now, but I have never...
Don't say anything.
I've never understood, like, because if I die immediately afterwards, it's fine. But, like, but that's fine, because it'll be just, like, one time. I've never understood this. Like, it could be a bit tricky because it's like a physics thing, because when he starts moving around you've got to avoid it, right? But I have never found this level to be like the rage bait level that a load of people make it out to be. Like, there's times where, like, yeah, you can fall off at, like, every so often, but like it really just isn't that tough.
I can't wait to see how this one turns out.
No, because you do that and then you just have to like chill on the side of him for a bit, you know, because our main goal is surviving till he gets up there, and that's where the last red coin is.
Sand Boyd.
I think it's just like, I guess it's just like if you're playing it and you're not like too familiar with like how the game physics are, then I guess that's why you have an issue with it. But there are people who like will curse this level as if it's like one of the worst things here, and I'm like, oh no, like you have not seen the pachinko level in this game.
Oh my god, I forgot about pachinko.
Or the lily pad level on the poison lake.
I forgot about pachinko.
Now, pachinko obviously isn't even like this is I guess this probably comes up more because it is a compulsory level. So look, that was it. You have to move to the side once.
Oh.
It's so easy.
It'd be so fun if you missed and just went off the tower.
Like, it is so fucking easy. I have never got it. Never understood it.
Do you know what this game needs? Captain Toad.
It does. More games could do with Captain Toad.
More like playing Call of Duty and Captain Toad's just there.
Mm-hmm.
He's great. Even though I've never played the Captain Toad game.
I've played like obviously the mini game where the Captain Toad games and like puzzles like originated in 3D World. So obviously I played those, but no, I haven't played the actual like side game. Oh, Il Pantissimo.
Oh, is this the guy that you have to chase?
Yeah, we got to race him, and he is not difficult to beat at all.
I don't know. I fear getting cocky.
And I believe
is this cultural appropriation?
I believe this guy is from Majora's Mask as well.
Ah.
I think there's a guy you can race in Majora's Mask who has like the same goatee.
I see.
That might be worth a Google, but
I miss when they used to like cross things
yeah,
over
mild
like
cross
that.
pollination. Right. Are you ready? Yep. My friend. Oh no. No, not like this, not this. I don't think I've ever lost to El Pantissimo.
It resembles the face of the Running Man or the Postman from the Legend of Zelda series.
That's it.
Although Il Pantissimo's name is derived from Italian, his name is different in the Italian version of Super Mario Sunshine. Oh my god, lol. Oh, smoked. Oh, that poor guy. Stop, he's already dead.
Hell yeah. You're pretty good. You have grown ever so slightly in my esteem. Slightly. We'll meet again. And goodbye.
Whee!
Easy money.
What if he just took it and ran away?
Yeah.
Give it back.
I'll chase me to the other side.
Beep.
Oh.
Yippee.
Oh. Beautiful. It's going to keep showing me this fucking, like, disgusting thing. And I'm like,
yeah, I
get
don't like
there.
that.
I've got, like, 2 more levels to do here, and then I'll be there.
This game is making me want to go swimming. I don't know if it's just because it's slightly sunny outside or this game, but I want to be in a pool right now.
It's a nicer day today than I initially expected,
Me
which
too.
is nice. We've got a nice little fun day planned as well.
Yeah.
On day of recording. We're going to go to NQ64.
We are.
If you haven't been, it's a video game cocktail bar, and there are several of them across the country. And there's several in London. And we're going to one today to see 2 of our closest chums.
Who are great.
Yes.
I'm very excited because they always have a crazy taxi machine there. And I hog it for the whole day because it's my favourite.
Future one-off spoiler.
Future one-off spoiler, I'm getting crazy taxi. Although that's probably... Friends of the channel will know that's probably unexpected.
Yes.
But that would be, if ever I won the lottery, my first stupid rich person purchase would be a Crazy Taxi arcade machine. Because I've seen that you can get them on eBay.
How much are they going for on eBay?
I can't remember. It was either way more than I anticipated or not as much as I anticipated.
I think it's probably not as much because like you see them in like most arcade places.
Oh, I need to re-download
It's probably like arcade wholesalers that do a good deal on such.
But
such
I love
things.
that game so much. But I won't talk too much about it because I'll probably say all the same things.
Just know you love it a lot.
I do.
As you should, because it's a banging game.
Arcade machine hire.
That would be good. Imagine that at a wedding. At the wedding, you could like hire an arcade machine.
I know, because I just wouldn't get off of it. Okay. Oh no, not centipede. Whoa, you can actually get like the sit-down one with the driving seat
Ooh.
and everything. You can get it from America for $4,695.
That is genuinely not as bad as I thought it was
I
going to
mean,
be.
it probably cost a lot to ship, but how much? You can upgrade for an extra $350 to a 27-inch LCD monitor.
Ooh.
What's 4695 in... What's that? Hang on.
Hang on a minute.
Hang on. 4695. That's $3,500. And by the time you shipped it over, it'd probably be about $4,000.
Yeah.
Which, again, stupid rich person purchase. If you win enough money from the lottery, that's basically nothing.
Exactly.
But yeah, I would have one of those and have a very lovely time playing Crazy Taxi.
Ah, there it is. Come back here.
But yes, I'm very excited. They do nice cocktails.
Yeah, what cocktails are you going to get? Is the question. That's the question.
Let me look at their menu again. Let me look at their
I
menu.
know that they've got some new ones, I believe.
do they?
Yeah, so I'm interested to see what they got. I never have cocktails at NQ64.
They're really nice. They actually I respect the place.
Do you prefer, because there's a place called the Loading Bar as well that does cocktails. Do you prefer the cocktails at Loading Bar or NQ64?
See, the Loading Bar,
Has that lovely Donkey Kong one.
the Donkey Kong one where they put like tropical Red Bull in it.
Yeah.
And that's very nice. And often they do like 2 for... This sounds like we're sponsored, but I wish we were. But I do
Non-spon.
like that one specific one at Loading Bar. Every time I go there, I'm like, I should get a different one this time. And I do not.
I never did.
I never do. Let's have a look. Da, 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 da. Let's have a look. Da, 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 da.
Right.
Drinks and things.
Rolling through this. We've only got one more to do. As we said a few episodes ago, in case you're tuning in late and you're like, why is Reece not doing episode 8 and all of these things? I'm doing that all at the end, right? So, because episode 8 So, for fun fact for those who don't know, to get to credits on Mario Sunshine, you just need to get to episode 7 on each world. Episode 8 is an optional level. You don't need to do it. But I like doing this levels anyway. So what we're going to do, basically, once we've done all of the episode 7s, and after Delfino's flooded, we'll go back and do all the episode 8s.
Sounds like a good plan to me.
In order.
Okay, I have the list of cocktails. Can I read you out some of the names? Because they're great.
Yeah, and ingredients, so the folks at home know if they can make them themselves.
So we've got Peach on the Beach.
Yep, what's in
Which is a vanilla vodka, raspberry, blood orange, cranberry, pineapple, peaches and cream foam. So it's going to be like an ice lolly. You've got Mountain Doom.
Yeah.
So tequila, sour apple, matcha, lime and mountain dew. That's a new one.
That sounds good.
That sounds
I'm assuming
really...
I'm assuming based on Doom.
Yes.
Doom.
But you've got the mountain as in the logo in Mountain Dew and then the Doom logo.
Nice.
Which is called Sweet Fighter 2.
Nice.
Jack Daniel's apple, cherry, raspberry, vanilla and ginger beer.
Ooh.
King Cooler, which is...
King Cooper?
No, like Tekken King.
Oh, right, okay.
Havana rum, Caribbean pineapple, pina colada, iced glittery tea. Oh my god, that's like an iced tea and rum. Okay, well. Aku Aku fruit punch, that's a classic. Everybody's favourite. She's long, she's fruity, same. She's Crash Bandicooty, no. Pineapple and Havana Club rums, peach banana refresher syrup. Full tilt Paloma. I don't know. Oh, it's like lilt. I don't know what full tilt is.
Can you show me the thingy? I think that's just an arcade thing.
Okay.
But again, I don't know. But Full Tilt Pinball, I think it might be.
Maybe, but it's like a lilt. Tequila, grapefruit, sherbet, pineapple.
Ooh.
Dr. Robevnik. Phenomenal.
Dr. Robevnik?
Dr. Robevnik.
What's in that?
Jack Daniels and cherry bourbon blended Dr. Pepper syrup cherry.
Ooh.
That's a bit of you, that.
That is a bit of me.
Mad Max Zombie.
Nice.
House rum blended grapefruit, pineapple, guava, orange, cherry, cinnamon, fire.
Yep.
Power Star Martini. I've had that one before. That's really nice. Absolute vodka, passion fruit, vanilla, raspberry, mango, pink hooch. Kong Island iced tea. That's usually the one I get. Absolute vodka, tequila, gin, Ray and Nephew rum. Ray and Nephew. Fuck me. If I'm going to get home later.
What's Ray and Nephew? Is that one of those is that one of those overproof?
Overproof
ones?
rum. Yeah. One just called Kirby. That's like a little grapefruit martini.
Nice. Quick
Revive number 5.
Yep.
Havana 3-year rum, blue raspberry, plum sake.
Ooh.
And then the non-alcoholic ones, you've got Hits from the Pong.
Yep.
It's like a CBD drink. Raspberry, guava, kiwi, lime. I reckon it's it's one of those ones that like the trip.
Hold on, we've got some story.
Ooh.
We have one of the few cutscenes in this game.
Wow. And then it was just another non-alcoholic one.
Yeah. I wonder who Shadow Mario is going to reveal himself to be. Oh, no, he doesn't reveal himself yet. I thought he revealed himself now. Maybe it's at the end. I think it might be the end of the first level of Pinner Park. Where you find out his true identity.
Oh, my God.
That is Peanut Island. The villain's secret hideout must be there.
Okay, Flood.
Okay.
Let's hop in the cannon then. Oh, because we ended up Shine Sprites. It's like, you can go to Noki Bay as well if you want.
If you want.
Well, I'm not going there yet because we're going to Disneyland.
This is probably a reach, right? But I wonder if this is based on... in Singapore, there's like a little separate island called Sentosa where they have like Universal, they have the Southeast Asian Aquarium, they've got a big theme park and everything.
Yeah.
I wonder if this is based on that.
It might be.
Because it's like a little separate island with a theme park.
They do take a lot of inspiration from real world things, so it might be.
Yeah, because Sentosa is also like sort of like a tropical... It's essentially like a little tropical island, really.
Yeah. Yeah, that thing's not firing bullets yet, so let's go straight in. This level can be a bit of an arse.
Is this the roller coaster one?
Yeah, where you got to fire. Like, so there's 2 things you have to do with water balloons. One of them is thankfully in episode 8, so we don't have to worry about that for a while. But this one, you have to fire water balloons at a giant Robo Bowser.
Yes.
And it sucks. Alright, I'm going to beat you there. Whee! Wow.
That goes hard. That goes hard as fuck.
Ooh.
Who is that girl I see?
From chimpanzee to chimpanzee.
Moses.
Oh my god.
There can be miracles when you believe.
What happened?
Perpetrator, get
I
away.
cannot see.
I have no eyes.
He stands like me at the function.
Nobody knows I'm Robo Bowser. Oh, this is a funky tune.
Bom, 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 bom.
Whoa! That's the end of the game. You
Right.
died.
Amazing! What a spectacle! Is this a new show of ours? You guys are great. Whoever hired you needs a raise. I love how you play the fearless hero and he's like a bad version of you, but you both look the same and stuff. Well, as director of this park, I want to ensure your success. So how about I provide you with a hero's vehicle? Follow me!
You know what game I did like, which I don't feel people talk about enough, is
That.
you know the little game that came alongside the new Mario 3D World?
Oh, Bowser's Fury.
Yeah,
You did that. You did that on stream.
I did.
Back
It was
in-
really
Back in
fun.
there.
It was just like a little one-shot game, wasn't it?
Yeah.
That was a really fun little game.
Right, can I get him from here? Skadoosh.
Ooh,
Ah.
close.
God, it sucks.
Mario.
A bullet bill approach. Oh yeah, and you gotta like fight off against the bullet bills that are after you as well. I know it's from behind me. Where are you? There you are. Ow, got you. Right, that's one hit.
Nice.
Okay, I might be able to get this one from down here. So I've got it.
Oh, one of our friends is
One
playing
of our
Fortnite.
friends is being a Fortnite gamer. Come on, skadoosh. Yes.
Nice, good shot.
All right, go on. No, it got caught on the fucking thing. Oh,
No!
right.
You're doing
Okay,
good. You're doing
once more into the breach. Whee.
good. Whee!
I did not know if you press Y, you can change the camera angle. This whole time, I had no idea this was the thing
I
you could
don't know if
do.
that helps it. Oh. Well.
Yeah, actually, it gives me a bit more sense of where I actually am. Well, it's always good to discover new things. Right, I just need to get closer to him. Then I'm all right.
Yeah.
I just hate that it's like, oh, a bullet bill approaches, and it's like, oh, lads, I need to keep this on me, but so when I get to him, I can hit him.
Yeah.
Like this. Oh, it didn't hit him. Can I have a bullet pill, please? Thanks. Come on, come on. Got ya. Oh, he what do you mean? He's a Mario boss. He should have
He's
more.
got-
He should
yeah.
have. What's going on? Right.
Come on, right in there.
Okay. I'm gonna wait.
Yep. Go.
Go.
Hell yeah.
Oh, that was close. We're down to the wire.
Well
Oh.
done. Well done. Smash that.
Ooek. Oh.
The way she's saying that like she's actually having a nice time. She's like, hello.
Mario, look at me.
Look at me.
It was Bowser Jr.
Oh my. He's proper like, they're both like, who the hell is that?
This was his first game, don't you know? Old
Was
Bowser
it?
Jr.
Leave my mama alone, you bad man. I won't let you take Mama Peach away. Mama Peach?
This is some Jerry Springer
Yeah.
shit.
That's what my daddy told me.
Papa told me all about it.
Who actually is his mum?
Nobody knows. Nobody knows the actual mother of the Koopalings or
Oh.
Bowser Jr.
So I came here to rescue her.
He's got such a dweeb voice.
Yeah.
That was you?
They very rarely put voice acting in Mario games, and this is probably why. This is one of the very few attempts they did where everybody understands a bit like this.
A strange old man in a white coat gave it to me.
Do you know who the strange old white? You know who the strange,
Strange
old
old
man
white
is?
man.
You know who he is?
Why would you?
Is it Luigi?
No, but it's close.
Papa told me everything.
Is it Waluigi?
No, it's Professor Egad from the Luigi's Mansion games.
Oh.
He made the flood.
So I tried to
You know the guy who made the
He made the
Poltergeist?
flood.
Yeah.
He flooded it.
Yes,
made
he
the
flooded
floods, He made
everything.
the biblical floods.
And take that's the flood.
Oh, no, no one understood. We were holding back the flood.
There we go. There's our last bit of story cutscene until the end, literal end of the game.
Well, that's all you need.
Bye.
See ya. Yeah.
Duh.
Not again.
Not
What
again.
are you whinging about? This is your first. This is literally your first rodeo.
To be heading toward Corona Mountain.
Some delicious Coronas with the boys.
Is that where it came from?
But inside, you can either find coronavirus or you find Vin Diesel
Family.
with just a whole box of Coronas to share with the family at the barbecue.
It is amazing that after the pandemic, you didn't actually realize how much stuff is called Corona.
Oh yeah.
So like, what is it? The kingdom in Tangled is the kingdom of Corona, and you're like,
Yo.
huh? But then because people are idiots, like no one was buying Corona beer
Yeah.
during the pandemic, and I remember cleaning house because they were so cheap. And I quite like a Corona. Corona and a Sol, I quite like.
I used to enjoy Corona.
Very nice light beer.
Coronas for a long point were considered gluten-free beers before they went.
What? Because they're so light.
Because they were so light in gluten, but
Oh.
apparently after what they decided that wasn't the case.
What about Sol?
So I'll let neither. A shame because I do enjoy a light beer.
Yeah, well, especially when you get a lime in it. They remind me of university because we used to like if we had like if we had an afternoon lecture, if it was in the morning, used to like get a beer from the student bar, put it in a Starbucks cup, and then take it to lecture, and then just sit there with a beer.
I used to do that back in the day.
Yeah, it's how uni should be.
Before woke took over.
Ugh,
Wah! That's a joke, by the way. I do not care about these things.
a woke joke.
A joke
Yeah,
about
when
woke.
you think back on it, maybe you're like, oh, maybe we were the problem. I was drinking Desperados at 11 a.m.
out of a Starbucks cup.
Yeah.
Well, for me, it was Carlsberg. I wasn't even that
Oof.
cultured about it.
I used to have the red Desperados with the
Oh, I remember that with the guava.
yeah, they were good actually to be fair. I don't know. The problem is now is I can't drink them without tasting first thing in the morning.
Yeah. Tasting that sweet uni flavour.
Sweet, sweet university flavour. Well, that's the benefit of living in the UK and drinking at 18, even though no one actually starts drinking at 18, they start drinking at like 30. Hell yeah.
Right then. One. Oh. Oh.
Uh-huh.
Oh, no. Sorry. Oh, God. Oh.
Oh!
Ah.
You lucky bugger.
England. Oops.
I don't know, you making that noise made me think about Johnny Bravo, and
Oh, mama.
I don't know, like, that's one of those kind of shows where it's like, people be like, you can't make that nowadays. It's like, you could, because it's the whole thing's ironic.
You could make it, but like people would realise that because people who make these, who talk about these sort of things, don't realise that the joke is on Johnny Bravo.
That's
every
why it
time.
works.
So people would watch it now and they'd be like, "Oh, they changed it to make him look like a buffoon." It's like, well, yes, that's what it's always been.
Have you seen that theory that he's
Conservatives
actually...
are media illiterate.
They are. Have you seen that theory that he's actually like a little kid? And
No.
the reason that he keeps getting rejected is because he's actually like a little kid trying to be sort of
I've never seen that theory before.
I know you're being facetious.
I legitimately have not.
Have you not?
No, I haven't.
Oh, so the theory is that he's basically like a little kid that thinks he's a big man. So
Yeah.
obviously he sees himself as a big man, but then
Yeah.
that's why he still lives with his mum. And like
And that's why
talks
his best friend is a little girl.
his best friend's a little girl, and like the reason that women sort of like reject him is because he's a little kid trying to flirt with them.
That sort of makes sense, but it would make less sense that like what women tend to do is whack him around the head with hammers and handbags,
Yeah,
which
true.
is probably less good for a kid.
It's just like there's a guy on TikTok I've seen that just for some reason dressed up as Johnny Bravo to go through the airport,
That's funny.
and it was just really funny. I miss old. I've seen a lot of praise for Craig McCracken at the moment. I think because again, the problem is when you get older is you realise that a lot of creators of stuff that you liked when you were a kid are quite dodgy.
Yeah.
But it then does make you kind of appreciate more the ones that aren't. So I'm seeing a lot of love for Craig McCracken, a lot of love for, is it Alex Hirsch?
What of for
Gravity Falls,
yes.
yeah. Just sort of some of those. I think because of everything with like Butch Hartman, who is just fucking weird.
Yeah, he's not dodgy. He's just a strange person.
Yeah, I feel like I read something about him though that just made him. Anyway. Anyway, but yeah, not to libel, but yeah, I've seen a lot of tweets about Craig McCracken recently, and I just want to say he's the GOAT. He made my childhood because Powerpuff Girls. I was like,
and Foster's Home for Imaginary Friends.
And Foster's Home. His animation style was goated. I like when I know everyone's like, oh my god, I love Powerpuff Girls when I was a kid. When I say I was obsessed, I was clinically obsessed with
I was obsessed with the Powerpuff Girls as a kid. That was one of my favourite cartoons.
The thing is, you don't realise. I mean, obviously at the time you're watching it and you're like, hey, this is cool, this looks cool. When you get older, you're like, this is all just like sort of like 70s, 80s, 90s old like anime.
Yeah.
And I don't know why that didn't clock as a kid, but I remember watching it as an adult and I was just like, oh, wait, this is brilliant. And I just feel like it's a very big love for the medium.
Yeah, so many of those shows do wear their references on their sleeves, but obviously if you're too young to understand them, which we were, you're never going to pick up on them.
But I absolutely love the Powerpuff Girls. It was one of my favourites. Possibly, actually, I think it was my favourite. Blossom was my favourite. No. Buttercup was my favourite. No. Who's the main one? Blossom.
Blossom.
Yeah, she was my favourite.
Bubbles was my favourite.
I did like Bubbles. I liked all of them. Who was your favourite villain, though? That's the question.
My favourite villain?
Yeah.
Was... I liked him.
I love him. Oh, my God. I think if I ever went to a fancy dress party, I would... And there was an opportunity to go as him, I would.
Nice. I had a lot of time for the Amoeba Boys.
Oh, my God.
Or the Gangrene Gang.
The Gangrene Gang is...
Ozzy Lumpkin.
I like Princess Smallbucks. She was funny. Because she's basically just Batman.
Yeah.
There was an episode called Power Lunch where the Gangrene Gang got powers, and that was mine and my brother's favourite episode of television, probably at the time. And if for some reason Cartoon Network never put it on. And the only reason we liked it so much is because there was a really hilarious line delivery where they all got powers and one of them just gets turned into a rock. He's just a rock. Yeah. And it's a bit where it's like, he can fly, he can turn invisible, and Jimmy's a rock. And for some reason, we thought that was the funniest thing in the entire world.
It was the big guy that was the rock,
yeah,
wasn't it?
It wasn't even like he could turn it on and off. He was just a rock. And that was great. Love Dexter's Lab. I can't remember who made that. Was that Craig McCracken?
No, that was Gendy Tarkovsky.
What else did he do?
He went on to do Samurai Jack.
Oh,
and,
goated.
That one. I think what else? He did some other stuff like Early Days as well. He did all the Hotel Transylvania movies. He did that one animated show about the caveman animated show. I can't remember what it's called, but that's supposed to be really good.
Animated show. Yeah,
from like the late 2010s. Yeah, it was like an adult like animation. It was like mostly dialogue free about a caveman. I think it's called like the Wilderness or Wild or something.
Not sure. Again, you can.
And he did the original 2D animated Clone Wars cartoon.
But yeah, you can tell the kids that were made to sit down in front of their telly and watch things like Cowboy Bebop and Bleach and Neon Genesis Evangelion.
Not me, because anime's for chumps.
I like certain animes.
No, I kid.
I have been wanting to get into JoJo's Bizarre Adventure for a while, just because all of the memes I see of it looks hilarious.
Ridiculous.
Yeah, it looks absolutely ridiculous. But then even fans of it are like, oh, it's the most stupid thing ever, in the best way.
The wilted sunflower.
I remember during the pandemic, I got really into Avatar: The Last Airbender, and I'm ironically say this, one of the best series of television I've ever watched in my life.
How everyone says.
Genuinely, unironically, it's animated beautifully. That like, it's got some better story arcs in it than I think modern shows today. It's great.
I know people hold it to a very high standard.
Yeah, I did. I was like, oh, am I going to be let down by this? Nope. It's brilliant. I think you will enjoy it. There's some genuinely like heartbreaking episodes.
Again, it's one of those things I've only just seen like passing episodes here and there, and I basically know the whole plot.
Yeah.
But I've just never sat and watched it. and it's weird because it should be right up my alley.
It really is. Like, it's quite easy as well because it's 20-minute episodes. You can
Yeah.
watch a fair chunk of them, like, of an evening. It's just great. I'm relatively excited for the new animated series they're doing where they're, like, the in-between bit because I didn't finish Legend of Korra. I did like it. I didn't find it as gripping.
Yeah.
But I did like it, and I like the whole, like, future sort of looking back thing. But the new animated series I think they're doing is the in-between.
Right.
Where they're, like, adults, but before Aang dies.
Yeah.
Which isn't spoilers, because otherwise Korra wouldn't be a thing.
Yeah.
So I'm quite hopeful for that, because the original people are doing it. Yeah, we should sit down and watch it.
Did you say Aang dies?
Well, yeah, because that's how the new Avatar...
I thought he was still. I thought in the clips I saw of Korra, I thought there was somebody who looked just like.
Yeah,
Aang,
that's his
but as
son,
an
who's
adult.
voiced by J.K. Simmons.
Oh, it's his son.
Yeah, it's his,
Oh.
like, youngest son, who's also an airbender.
I didn't realise it was that far forward in time.
Yeah, so it's relatively... like, so he lived a while, but
Yeah.
the sort of... You follow Korra and her little gang, but the main ones they keep visiting are, like, Aang and Katara's 3 kids. So you've got
Yeah.
one's a waterbender, one's an airbender, and one's not any of them.
Yeah.
Which must kind of suck. Like, Katara's still alive, but she's very, very old.
Yeah. What the fuck? Hey! Stop this. Him go along. The Shamma got to smash him. He's just vibing.
Yeah, he doesn't look very friendly, though. Get him.
Oh, yeah.
Get him.
Now all the sunflowers are happy.
Yeah. Where that big one at the back? Oh,
That's
there
where-
it is.
That's where he is now.
Yay.
Mother Sunflower.
I love sunflowers. Well, it's a good thing you got that shine sprite, because I think that's a great place for us to end.
Already?
Already!
Wow, time flies when you're having fun.
And we've yapped about so much again.
Yapping away. Yapping today.
Yapping on the show.
I love yapping me.
Me too.
Yapper, yapper, yapper.
Well, you can all be free to go and yap in your own time
Yes. Enjoy the rest of your... Oh, God, he's got a Yoshi egg. Right, on the next episode,
now. We're getting that Yoshi egg.
we're getting Yoshi.
Goodbye!
Right. Oh, God, he just slipped off.
You put the go in goodbye. See ya!